This is V0. It's an AI tool that lets you design entire websites in a matter of seconds. You literally type in plain English and it creates a beautiful UI with interactive elements and amazing graphics. V0 is developed by Vercel and it uses AI to create copy-paste React code based on Shad-CN UI and Tailwind CSS. Basically, it creates the latest and greatest user interfaces possible that look amazing and can even be sold for real dollars. But more on that later. Now you can start with either a text prompt or an image. So let's say you like a website or you like some UI component that you want to replicate. Well, you can just take a screenshot and post it into V0 and it will create it for you. Now the best part about V0 is that it lets you easily edit and improve your website. So sure, sometimes you might get great results on the first try, but usually if you want to get the most out of V0, it takes like 15 to 20 prompts. By the way, you can start for free. You get 200 credits per month. The premium plan is pretty affordable at $20 a month. You can sell these front-end web designs for hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, which I'll show you how to do at the end of the video. I'm gonna ask V0 to build an e-commerce storefront with product listings, dynamic filters, shopping cart, and checkout interfaces. This, if I had to do it myself in next.js, I mean, I know nothing about front-end development, it would take me days, if not weeks, but with V0, all it takes is plain English. So let me put this into a better prompt. Your task is to create a nice, clean UI for an e-commerce storefront that has product listing, dynamic filters, shopping case, okay. Keep the color scheme white and light green. Add a nice subtle animation into the background. Now we'll refine it with more prompts, but I think this is solid first prompt. So let's run this. So it starts by thinking and kind of, preparing what it's about to do. And then on the right, we should start seeing our website being built out. All right, so there it is. Now, since V0 is developed by Vercel, it mainly uses Next.js, Tailwind, and React because that's what's compatible with Vercel. All right, so let's see. We have the preview and then we have the code. Already 170 lines of code, not bad. And there is our website. Wow, okay, so let's go full screen. Let's see how we're looking. So we have, on the left, we have categories. Then we have the name. Right now it's a text name. It's not a logo. Maybe we can add that. So, okay, let's see if this works. All right, so categories work. When we select accessories, we only get accessories, clothing, we get the t-shirt. All right, so as you can see, already for the first prototype, this is pretty amazing. Like doing this by hand, especially if you don't have an experience, if you're not a web developer, like I'm definitely not, this would take a lot of time. Amazing. Let's see, add to cart. Does that work? Oh, okay. We have an icon. Let me zoom this in a bit. Oh, so even the card works. That's crazy. And we can remove. This is an amazing, guys, this is one prompt. We're going to go a lot deeper than this. This website is going to get a lot better. So if you think this is impressive, just keep watching. All right, so our card works, seems like. Let's see if the checkout works. Oh my God. Okay, we can do a name. Let's do David Ondrej. Email, let's do subscribe@davidondrej.com. By the way, if you're enjoying this, if you want more tutorials like this, please subscribe. Takes 2 seconds. Okay, address, Dubai 123. Complete purchase. Let's see what happens. Okay. So something happened. All right, so after we click purchase, I guess that's not developed by a dude. Pretty amazing first try. I still don't see the animation anywhere. Make sure the colors contrast well with the white background and that nothing else is blocking it. While V0 is applying the changes, I need to show you this. I will be choosing one of the AI agents you guys suggest and building it out. So let's say you have a certain software-related problem and you want me to build an AI agent for it. Well, this Google form is going to be the first link below the video. It's going to be completely free, where you can fill it out, describe your software-related problem and how it can be solved with an AI agent. I will pick the best idea and I will build an AI agent for it. So again, first link below the video, fill it out. And we have the animation. Wow, okay, let me make this full screen. Can you see this? Yeah, the dots, the green dots. So already this makes it feel more professional. Obviously, we could play around with the styling. Maybe here could be a white background over the categories, so it's not like it's more visible basically. But I think this is a solid start. All right, so let me tell it what I need to do next. Next is coming header and navigation bar. All right, so I've actually dragged in my own David Ondrej logo, and I'm going to use this for the store, even though it's not related. Use the attached file as the logo. Okay, and let's see how this implements it. So the reason I did this is because you can actually work with external files. It's not just code, right? It can take images, even like background music, right? Or say like sound effects for like button presses or sliders. It can take external assets and include them in the design. So if you're doing this for a client, you can absolutely take their logo and their fonts and stuff like that and build with the V0 in it. I mean, it really is amazing. All right, so we have our logo in there. Amazing. Then we have a new file, header.tsx. TypeScript file. I mean, imagine coding this manually. Like, no, thank you. Okay, something went wrong. Okay, it's still being coded, I think. All right, let's make it full screen. So we have the logo, EcoStore, products, blah, 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 about contact, but the products disappeared. The products disappeared for some reason. Please add them back from previous versions. I only wanted to add a header, not remove what we had before. Maybe I should have been more explicit, to be honest. You're absolutely right, and I'll make sure to combine the new header with the existing content from our previous version. I mean, we will still improve the grid, right? The website will get a lot better, but I don't like taking steps back just for adding a header. Okay, so here we go. We have our website, we have the products back, and let's see if we can actually search, right? So let's say we're in electronics, and we're gonna go for our cotton t-shirt. So let me search cotton. Okay, it doesn't work like this. So the search, I guess, still needs to be improved. That's fine. But I'm glad that we have our animation back and we have our products back. So let's see, featured products, home and living. This doesn't really work. So the header isn't really connected to the main page, and the about page does not yet exist. The profile doesn't exist, but the cart is working. All right, that's good. Okay, so let's build on top of this. The next step I want to add it is to improve the product grid or list. So I'm going to tell it, now let's improve the product grid or list. It should showcase products with images, names, prices, and a quick view option. Also integrate the search from the header so that it works correctly. Now I'm actually curious if with premium we get a better plan. So here's the differences. Free, current basic messaging limits, 0 a month. Okay, premium, higher messaging limits, 100 to 200 messages a day. That's pretty good. And custom subdomains for published blogs. So actually, yeah, this is one thing I'll also show you later on. You can publish this to a link to a web that you can share to a client or to somebody else. And yeah, I mean, you can have working UI elements that you can share with people just from V0. Let's see how fast we run out because we're still using the free version. Okay. So I'll improve the product grid list. And you can also see the versions, right? V5. So we start with V0, hopefully. No, we start with V1. It's pretty disappointing. I was hoping it's going to be named V0. Okay. This is a big step up. Let's see. So obviously I didn't give it any product photos. So that's empty, but even the empty avatar is very nice. And we get an error when we click on the view image because that apparently doesn't exist. Okay, React children only element, expect to receive React single child. Okay, but we can actually do fix with V0. I don't need to fix it right now. I don't really care about that. I just care about the design, and the design is nice. We have the price, we have to add to cart. Let's see if that still works. Yes, this isn't aligned, but that's an easy fix. We have wow, it's crazy. Okay, so the grid is improved. Let's see if it followed all the instructions. So for the images, maybe you can actually find something from Midjourney. Eco-friendly water bottle, cotton shirt. Maybe let's go to midjourney.com and let's find some of these images. Water bottle. Okay, so I'm gonna download these. Water bottle. Boom. T-shirt. Okay, let's do cotton t-shirt. Okay, this could work. Boom. Save image. T-shirt.png. Then we have a backpack. Okay, this design looks nice. The reason I'm naming it is that V0 recognizes the files because I'm not sure if it, yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't run like a vision model on it to recognize what is what. So if I name it, I help it severely to correctly assign the files. Okay, let's do toothbrush, futuristic toothbrush. Let's do futuristic everything, why not? Futuristic toothbrush made from vegetables, okay. Why not? Anything will be possible thanks to AI. All right, so I think 2 more. Produce bags, okay. Let's do this. And then solar-powered charger. Solar-powered charger, let's see. I mean, this looks pretty solid. Solar charger. All right, so now we have these assets. Let me drag them into V0. Okay, apparently you can only drag 5 files at once. So I'm gonna say remove the produce bags from our selection of products and add the attached images to the other 5 products we have. The names should tell you which is which. Okay, I'm gonna say do not make any other changes just yet, only add the images to our products. Crop everything to fit nicely. Do not stretch. After this, we will need to fix the quick view option, which crashed before, but let's first add the images. Now what's nice about V0 is that right here, you can see the different versions. So if you're like, okay, let's go back 2 steps, no problem. You can go back to V4 and work from there. It's not like, you know, you ask a prompt and you cannot go back. That would be not ideal. Okay, so is this done? The rest of the component code remains unchanged. Okay, so it seems like V0 got a bit lazy. I don't see anything. You cannot just add a comment saying rest of the code is unchanged. The website is now blank. Don't be lazy. Let's call it out. I'm not sure which of the LLMs it's powered by. I would presume probably Claude 3.5 or maybe GPT-4o Mini. Or maybe Vercel has their own LLM actually. Maybe let's find out. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, this is the desktop version, which LLM is powering the new AI tool V0 from Vercel. Browse the web to find out. So this is super handy if you don't have the web version. It's only available on macOS right now. And if you have Mac, definitely get it because you can do option spacebar to quickly find stuff. Okay, it's powered by a combination of AI models. Oh, Mistral 7 billion. All right, it's combination of Mistral and OpenAI. I mean, the good thing is that it takes the Chat CN UI latest, next.js practices, and that way it's like night and day difference. You can use Claude Artifacts, which is paid. You can use V0 for free. As you can see, I have 2 messages remaining today, so we'll definitely need to upgrade. But that's fine because we already built a solid website for free, hundreds of lines of code, something that you can easily sell on Fiverr for hundreds of dollars. And again, we'll go into that. Later on. But let's see. All right, so it did add the images successfully, and they are cropped, so they are not stretched, so they look good. This is amazing. Okay, let's see if this crashes. Oh my God, it even fixed the quick view. I didn't even tell it to add to cart. Oh, and wow. This is insane. Guys, I don't think you understand. You don't have to be a programmer to build this. Like, you see me build out the version, and again, this website is going to be a lot better at the end. We're just getting started here. These are the results of text prompts. As long as you can speak English, which is the programming language of the future, you can build this. And I just took these images from Midjourney. You can take them from Google or create them yourself with any AI image model. Wow, man. Placeholder description. This looks nice. Okay. Wow. I didn't even tell it to fix the, what's it called? Quick view. Yeah, quick view options. Okay, amazing. Now, my next prompt was going to be to add a product details page with a detailed view of, high resolution images, descriptions, specifications, and an add to cart button, but we already have this. So, okay, we can skip that. I mean, this was so far the best performance from V0, and that's what I mean. Don't expect it to give you a perfect website with 1 or 2 prompts. Some people have this like mystical arrogance that the AI tools should be perfect. And luckily, most people are not like this, but there is a small selection of people that are entitled and feel like the AI tools owe them to be perfect. It's crazy. I mean, to be honest, I'm more than happy with the AI tools that not being perfect because I know they're going to get better. So, okay, this is going to be our next step, the dynamic filters sidebar. Let's work on the dynamic filters sidebar. It should allow, okay, filtering by categories, price range, ratings, bands, and other attributes. Let's say make it interactive in some simple yet interesting way. Do not be lazy. We need the rest of the code we have right now. Keep that intact. All right, so I'm out of messages. Let's upgrade plan. So I'm gonna go for the premium. Okay, so I have successfully upgraded to premium. Now we get 5,000 credits per month, not 100 or how much? 200. Okay, so 25x more, not bad. Higher usage limits on V0. Custom subdomains. So again, we can actually deploy what we built to a subdomain and share it with other people. Early access to projects. Okay, so we need to explore that still. We can actually purchase more credits if we need to. But basically, you can now hire a front-end developer for $20 a month. I mean, guys, you understand like a full-time front-end developer is between like $4,000 to $10,000 a month, depending on the country and the qualifications. $20 is a steal. Vision generations, custom themes, private generations. Okay. Oh, we have reviews. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, we kind of indirectly ask for that from our sidebar filtering. Let me actually refresh because I wanted that message gone since I already upgraded. Okay, so let's go full screen here. We have our trusted website. This is underlined when you hover over it. Category, this is what we had before. I mean, it looks much better with the images, not gonna lie. I'm glad I added those. Price range, okay. This doesn't really work, but it's nice UI. We're gonna fix that, don't worry. Ratings. So let's see, 5-star, 4-star. Okay, so the sidebar still doesn't like reflect the actual selection of the products, but the UI works. The UI is nice. And attributes, okay, doesn't matter. So this still doesn't work. Does this work? Cotton. What do we have still? Toothbrush. The search still doesn't work. All right, featured products. The header is not really involved in anything, right? The header is not really implemented in our code. It's funny, like the pickle toothbrush has a 3-star, like, obviously the most ridiculous product, and the AI kind of randomly gave it 3 stars. All right, anyways, it did what we asked for. It just needs to make it better and make it work. So I like the UI. However, the sidebar doesn't really update the main product selection that's being shown. Also, the header has the same issue. The UI elements are merely cosmetic. They lack functionality. Make sure to fix both of these issues. But as you can see, this is the process. We are building out the elements, the UI, one step at a time. You cannot build an advanced full stack website with one prompt yet. I mean, obviously in 12 months, 24 months, it will be possible. But now, don't expect it to do everything at once. You have to take it one step at a time. That's why you should have a plan of steps, right? You can open up ChatGPT and say like, I want to build a SaaS AI agent that automatically answers emails, let's say, okay? Help me break down the front end web design into 10 smaller steps. So, you describe your idea and then you break it down into smaller steps and you work at one step at a time until you're happy with it, and then you add more, which is exactly, if you'll be paying attention, how we're building out the current website. So by the way, when you see this, just, know that V0 is still cooking. You can see that by the animation happening right here. So don't panic that you have an error. Okay, so is it done? Let's see. Let's go full screen. Search products. Let's go water. Okay. Search seems to be working. Backpack. Search is good. Search is good. Let's see about contract. About contact. So we didn't add any about page. Maybe we can tell it to do that. Featured product. Home and living. So this still doesn't work. This product section. And the user, there is no way. Yeah, we didn't add like a profile generator. Although I don't think that's needed, to be honest. Let's see the categories. All right, this is working. All right. Price ranges. The price ranges do not show correctly. Because I think it's wrong. It's like starting at 25 and then until infinity. Rating. No. Okay, so everything, you know what, let's do this. I'm gonna make it full screen and I'm gonna take a screenshot and I'm gonna highlight what does not work. So we're gonna use this functionality. Okay, let's draw around, let's see, do we have red? This doesn't work. And this doesn't work. And the user, we're going to ignore the user for now. But basically, done. Let me save that. Then we can drag it into V0 and say the parts highlighted in red still do not have proper functionality. The products are not being shown correctly when I want to select a price range or review range. Also add a simple about page because right now we don't have one. Now, one thing you'll notice is that compared to using ChatGPT or Claude, V0 takes time, right? It's writing hundreds of lines of code. It can take anywhere from a few seconds to even a minute until it responds. And that's because it's thinking, it's using reasoning, it's analyzing the current code, and it has some planning capabilities. The same way O1 and O1 Mini are doing some thinking or reasoning, V0 is doing the same. And I think this is really the future. No matter if it's coding or just reasoning or math, anything, the models will take time, especially if it's something important, right? Like building a website, whether it's for yourself or for a client, is important work. If you just need a quick answer, like, what's the capital city of France? Yeah, obviously it will tell you instantly that it's Paris. But I think like we should get used to this, like giving tasks to AI models, to LLMs, and having them think for minutes, maybe even hours, right, in the near future, if it's something important, and say like, look, I need this research project on the latest impacts of nutrition, on like what is the optimal training for hypertrophy, combine different studies, research papers into one PDF file with 3 pages, right? And then you just leave it overnight and it will return a quality piece of work. This is like the middle step. This is the first step on that path of giving AI models and LLMs more time and spending more money on inference instead of training. So I think we can squeeze a lot more performance just by doing this, just by letting the AI models figure it out with more tries, more steps, more time. Because expecting everybody to do answer like 0 shot, I mean, imagine you have a new employee and you expect him to answer on the spot, right? A new question, something like that. It's not really going to work out. All right, so let's see. Full screen. Categories still work. Price range. Price range does not work. What about ratings? Nope. Brand. So this doesn't work. Let's see if we have about page. Wait, is it still coding? Was it still going? Wait. No. Let's refresh. Hopefully it works. What did it do? What did it do? Change the header so that the about page opens when someone clicks on that button in header. Do not do anything else. Just make sure the header points redirects to the about page, and we can also go back from the about page. Stop being distracted. I don't know what is coding, right? Like here it coded for 30 seconds and it didn't change anything. All right, while it's cooking, let me tell you about how I would sell this for hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars, depending how good you're willing to get. So Fiverr is the obvious option, right? It's a freelance website where people can list and buy services. So what you would market yourself as is a front-end developer. This is what building UI is. So type in front-end developer. And as you can see, there are plenty of options, right? From 400, 370 euros, 800, even 4,000. I mean, let's look at the 800. It's like medium price, like in the middle, right? It's not 4,000, which would be expensive design. 800 is reasonable. So 800 euro, that's like $900 roughly. And this guy is selling 3 different packages. He's from Pakistan. And actually, this is a team. Oh, yeah, it is a team. So it seems like it's a web development agency of 65 guys, right? And look at this. The best part is, this is the smallest package. But if you look closely, you'll see 10-day delivery. With these AI tools, you can absolutely outcompete all of these people. Even if you don't have that much experience, you can quickly gain it, right? So what I would do in your shoes, go in here. You would study the best sellers, right? So this guy's 5 stars, one of the best sellers pro. So study the best selling front-end developers on Fiverr, see what they do, and then charge a little bit less. So let's say like 700 or 600 euros. But here is the most important part. Instead of 10-day delivery, you do like a 2-day delivery or 3-day, right? Something insanely competitive that people without AI tools just simply cannot compete with. And again, you can have multiple packages like this guy. So this is the most simple package for 850 euro. I design UI UX for a web application on React Vue.js. So exactly what V0 can do. Standard 5-screen web app. You can also do this on V0. And the premium one is a full web application. All right. So maybe this one is out of the scope of just V0, but these 2 packages, like easily doable in V0 with like 10 to 20 prompts again. So if you think about it, okay, this guy is selling like, 80 plus of these services. He has a team of 65 guys, so they must be making really solid money with this. But basically, this is how you do it, right? You put yourself out there, you cast these different fishing lines onto all these freelance websites, and then you can also do like some cold outreach to get clients. But don't be afraid to market yourself. Start taking action, because with these tools, you'll figure it out. And especially with like ChatGPT, Perplexity, O1, you can do things, you can learn things. A lot of people have limiting beliefs that, oh, I don't have that skill yet. Well, guess what? You can learn it. And especially if you're under pressure of delivering to somebody else, you'll learn things 10 times faster. So go on Fiverr, create a listing, put yourself a gig, and start, doing these things that are possible with V0 and AI tools like that. So this is a very practical and real way how you can monetize these AI tools. All right, back to V0. Let's see what's happening. Do we have an error here? What's going on? Storefront. All right, so it didn't do the full code. Maybe we're hitting some of the limits. Or yeah, maybe actually after like 300, 400 lines of code, we should probably take it out of V0 and put it into cursor. Oh, there's actually a retry button, so let's do that. Because I don't want to change my prompt. I just want it to try again because it failed. So let's see. Okay, but about page, let's see, back to home. It's not really linked to the storefront TSX. And this file keeps crashing. I think it's because of the code being too long. Okay, so let's revert to our previous version. Let's do V11. That worked, I think. Yeah, V11 works. So here we are already at like 505. Yeah, so okay, this is a good tip. Here you would do add to code base. So you can do npx shatcn, and npx is a package manager for Node.js, right? Again, I'm not an expert in web development, so if I say something incorrectly, sorry about that. But basically, you can just copy this and add it to your code base, like in cursor, right? Maybe if you want, I'll make a full stack like video with V0 and cursor, how to build a full stack app, if enough of you want. But okay, you can also do fork. So block forked, redirecting to new chat. And here is a new fork of that block, right? And we can continue on it, and we have it as different chats. So we can see fork and fork. So let's say you have a really good version, and then you like want to experiment with like, okay, I want to make it a design that's more minimalistic, or I want to make more animations and make the UI more futuristic. You can do a fork and work on it separately. So that's super good. And also there is the share button. So here is how you deploy it, right? You click on share, and you can do a public with link. Anyone with the link can view this chat and its blocks. So you can toggle this on, and you can copy this. Maybe I'll put it below the video so you can try it. And then you can do publish. Generate a unique URL for this blog, and let's do confirm and publish. You get a domain they give you. You can customize it actually. Let's do davidondrej.v0.build. Okay, save. It's available. And we can do also remove v0 branding. And yeah, that's that. So let's visit the site. And this is actually a fully deployed site on the web. And there you go. This is our website. Okay, maybe not the about page. I deployed the about page, not the main site. But you get the point, right? This is a link. You can go to this link. You can build a prototype and launch it in a matter of minutes. Like this is, guys, I mean, I really feel like I need to say this. This is insane. We're living in the future. So if I really wanted to take this to the next level, I would take the code into Cursor and then work on the individual parts. So inside of Cursor, you can obviously use the composer and tell it to, fix the about page so that it's linked to the storefront. I mean, again, if you guys want me to make a video on creating a full stack app with V0, Cursor, and, let's say O1, I'll for sure make that happen. Now, last step. If you haven't submitted your AI agent idea, do so. Again, it's completely free, and I will be choosing the best idea and building it for you guys. So the form is going to be linked below the video. Make sure to submit it. You can submit multiple ideas. It doesn't matter, but just, clearly describe the problem and the solution, and I'm going to be choosing the best one and building it in future videos. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Hopefully you found the video valuable, and have a great rest of the day. Bye.